Alright, everyone, welcome back to Mythos Lords. I'm Golden Hawk here with Black Knight. Hey, and today is the big day. Hey, Gogeta Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyajin 4.
Ew. We don't say the J in this household.
Okay, fine. Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 releases today. Well, for Season Pass holders, Season 3 Pass holders specifically. The public release date for people who do not have the Season Pass is March 12th. Anyway, this is just going to be our impressions of the character. We wanted to wait until the character was actually in our hands, and so that we could actually test some stuff rather than just speculating what he could do.
Yeah. So
what should we start off with?
Frame data.
Aha!
Where's here it is. So, this man, he got a far jab. This jab hits pretty far. It's also -3, which means you're safe if the opponent goes and does this or something. You can block it.
Yep.
He doesn't have a low 2L, but that don't mean anything.
Not for this character, no. I mean, if they just wanted to make him flat busted, they could totally do that. Assuming he's not busted already.
Man. And this is his auto combo. Ends with the kick flip.
Yeah. The kick flip has a lot of, like, range, so I can definitely see him being part of, well, not range, but, like, the arc. So it, like, catches people in the air and such.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I need to record a super dash. There we go. It has anti-air property.
Neat.
So if they super dash you, mashing auto combo is completely viable.
Part of the square button society.
Yes, the square button society. This is his 2M. It's -9 on block, but it's got some reach to it.
It's a little deceptive.
The farther away you use it, the safer you are on block. So it's -6 there, but if I'm right in front of him, it's -9.
Ah. And -9 is punishable, or?
Yeah, it's big punishable.
Okay.
This is his 5M. This is safe on block. Well, it's not safe on block, or is that the term?
So safe on block means you can block afterwards.
Yeah, so this is safe on block. You can block afterwards, even though it's -5. And it's got some good reach.
God, that second auto. Oh, just a little bit more on the auto. That second auto, like, reaches pretty far. So it's like you can catch people with that.
Yeah, if you do
like
it
some
at
people,
full length, it's -2. I just saw that, but I won't be able to replicate it because it's a very specific distance.
Yeah, but it kind of has like a Broly thing go around where people will just throw the attack knowing it misses, but they'll catch you with that second one, which has a longer range.
Yeah, and then he's got his heavy. This thing travels a mile. If you're in mid-screen, this only applies to mid-screen, you can probably do this and be safe. Because it's got pushback on the move. But only from, like, max distance, though.
Yeah, as you saw when he got closer and did it, he was in, like, good medium range. The only drawback from that move, though, is even if it hits, it doesn't have a natural, like, combo string afterwards. Like, you can combo after it, but you're not really going to get any extremely high damage outside of, like, using a level 3.
I'm gonna record the auto combo there. So I'm gonna press the normal block string and then press the play button, and then the bot will punish me for doing a heavy.
I don't think the bot blocks low.
It does. See?
Oh, okay.
I just timed it wrong. Or maybe? Oh wait, no. No. I said it wrong.
Okay.
I forgot this character, he does it in a way in which if you try to mash on his heavy will actually beat you out because it's kind of like a Super Baby 2. His Super Baby 2's 5M. If they press a button when you hit them with the 2M, they'll get hit by the 5M. Gogeta's heavy's the same way. If they try to press a light that's less than 6 frames, you will punch or kick them out of it, which is really nice. And then he has the stare.
That is his Ki Blast. Oh, he used finish sign by accident.
Yeah, that's another move. We'll get to that.
He is so mighty. He just stares at you, and his sheer energy just causes you to retreat into the corner.
Yeah, his stare is pretty good. So next, since I accidentally did it, we'll go ahead and talk about it. He's got level ups. It's hard to see because I have the HUD stuff on for my normal training mode stuff.
Yeah, but it's also to show them like the frame data. They kind of need that if they want to figure out.
But you can use it up to 7 times, and it basically just increases the damage your supers do. And so we'll move on to supers real quick since we talked about finish sign. He's got this one.
That's his level 1.
And then he's got this one, which is his level 3.
Yeah. They are, they're all, both of them are pretty good at utility-wise.
The level 1 can actually hit anywhere on screen, so just basic combo.
It has full UI Goku tracking.
Yeah,
fun, right?
So it'll never miss when you call it. It will never miss. It's guaranteed to hit every time. One thing we didn't talk about, he's got this move.
I like to call this move a mini Rekka, because that's really what it feels like.
Yeah, so he can do this high kick into this overhead kick, or he can do that high kick into the low kick. Low kick is semi plus on block. You can press buttons after it. If the person doesn't expect you to press anything, you can do that.
Yeah, but the risk comes from it is 1, it's slow, and 2, your opponent can actually mash out of it. So that's kind of the risk when you throw the low.
Yeah, and then he's got this wicked 2H. It's if you took Janimba and his 2H, because it hits really high. He's got a massive uppercut. Like the whole line streak on the uppercut that he moves forward, that whole thing's the hitbox. So it's an actual visual hitbox.
Oh yeah.
And
you're gonna get hit by his wind.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. And then I think that's all of his normals.
Something else on the Rekka before or his little leg combos before we do this, or continue. Sorry. But the overhead, if your opponent tries to mash out of the overhead, they will actually get hit. And then you can lead that into a combo.
Yeah, so you can only heavy after it, or Ki Blast, but so heavy is your best option.
Oh, you can also, can't you Ki Blast and then jump into a combo too?
You can't Ki Blast and then instantly jump.
Okay.
You can only do that when you're in Sparking, because Spark you can jump cancel anything.
Ah. Okay.
So now, you can move on to his specials. He's got everybody's favorite thing, a Lariat.
Oh yeah.
He's got a light one, it's -4. Travels a decent ways, not too far. Then he's got the medium one, which travels a bit farther.
Yeah, it's also like deceptively fast.
And then he's got the EX one, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, same distance as the medium, I think. Yeah, same distance as medium. And it is a 14 frame instead of a 13 frame, so it's slightly slower than the light version. Actually, no, it's slightly faster.
It looks like it's 13 frames on startup.
Huh, weird. It was showing... Maybe my eyes are wrong.
Well, maybe it was from a larger distance or something. Oh, now it says 14.
Now it says 13, and
Now
then
it says 14.
So it's variable, I guess.
Probably depends on like distance and stuff.
Yeah, and hit stun and block stun.
Yeah, where you're hitting them and all that.
So after that, he's got this. He's got an overhead kick.
Oh yeah.
Plus on block. Plus on block. That's super plus on block.
Oh yeah.
So if you can, you want to do the medium one.
Because that one will just straight up
And then
cause
you
them
got
trouble.
the EX one, which is faster than that one, but it uses half a bar to keep your mix up good.
Yep. It is a 25 frames on startup, so, or 24 now it tells me. But,
This might be viable. You never know.
I mean, maybe.
It's +2, so it could be.
+2. I don't know. Maybe your opponent could 2H out of it. I'm not quite sure on that.
Yeah, but you can use this move after literally
Yeah.
any.
If you're doing a block string like that, yeah, they're probably not gonna be that like greedy or anything.
Yeah.
Because if it isn't, you don't have to throw that move all the time. People say you should, but not always.
Now he's got this move.
Yep, he just has a
It's
counter.
a counter, but it's also a counter. Ah, messed that up.
It's also an air counter too, which he's actually the first one to have like a normal air counter. I think does UI Goku have like an air super counter?
Yeah, but that's a super. This is just a straight up.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's a normal one. Right? So he would be the first on that front to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So now, moving on to the next best part. So Gogeta, he's special.
A little note on the counter, just so we're clear. It only works on melee attacks. If, say, Goku fires a beam or a ki blast, you'll just block it. And it would actually get beat out on that. For the multiple ki blasts, it would actually get beat out. And it would just serve as a block for ki blasts. I just thought that's a good thing to know. Anyway, you were saying?
So now we're moving on to why Gogeta. Actually, no. There's one more special, two more special moves. There's this one. So this, the official name, is the Bluff Kamehameha.
Yes.
But this is the confetti gun.
Confetti gun.
If they get hit with the confetti, you vanish.
And then you can do...
You level 3, you do whatever you want. The hitbox is the very tip of the confetti.
Yep.
Which is quite nice.
Yeah.
And then he has one more move.
That's his DP. Notice.
So, hold on a second. I need to turn off these guys.
Ah, yes. That DP builds up Dragon Balls.
Yeah, so...
So we'll...
he even blocked it. It doesn't matter. If you DP, you get just Dragon Balls.
Yes. We thought you
And
needed
now we
to
have them
fulfill.
all, and then you can go and do this. and get yourself. Oh yeah, I reset. So
Oh
I
yeah,
get
he
the
reset
Dragon
it.
Balls back. Hold on.
We're gonna mash a DP. And by the way, you can.
It also does damage.
Oh yes.
So it can be used for that as well. But now that we got Dragon Balls, we can auto combo and see your favorite friend Shenron that never gets shown in any match.
Oh, I think that's gonna change after a
And then you
while.
can pick whatever you want, and it doesn't really.
Yeah. More often than not, you use the give me ultimate power for a second sparking.
Yeah, but be careful when you use this thing because sometimes
that
this happens, and they're like, "Oh hey, now I have the Dragon Balls."
I get the sparking, or bringing my friends back, or do whatever.
For some reason, oh yeah, nobody's dead. That's why I can't bring nobody back.
Yeah.
But you can do that, and then once the Dragon Balls are done, then you can't get them again in a match. You can only do them one time. But it's a very good tool for sparking combos. You get big damage off of it.
Oh yeah.
So now, I think that's all the special moves, right? Let's make sure.
I believe so. Because we did the taunt,
That's everything.
we did the
Okay,
Rekka.
that's everything. We're not
the
scrolling
DP.
down more because that's for later.
Yeah.
So now Gogeta system mechanics. He's got to reflect. He's not Videl, so he's good.
Yep.
He's got, super jump, double jump, just like every other character.
Yep. All the universals.
But we're going to control Goku here. Goku can air dash once,
As can basically all other characters.
but Gogeta,
He's got twice, and they said that. I think this was like. I think they said this during the battle hour when Gogeta was debuted, where they said Frieza mains are crying right now.
yeah, because they used to be the only one with double air dash, and now things like that are possible. You can just go full screen real quick. Travels right in front of their face, get
Yep.
right up in front
And right
of
when they
them.
land, you can block too, so it's not like they can be like, "Oh, I see that. I'm gonna 2H." No, that's not how that works.
Yeah. He is wicked for this.
Yeah.
And you can do stuff like that.
Yep. So what this character winds up becoming as a result is a very in-your-face rushdown type character, because beyond the stare, he does not have any range tools.
Yeah, the confetti doesn't hit far. You can't counter far. All he's got is double air dash into buttons.
Yep. His pressure's solid because of that the overhead kick special move. Since that moves plus on block, he can always keep up his block stream. Especially when he's pushing you in the corner.
Yeah, he is wild. He's also the only character after a double jump to have a dash.
Yep.
So, I'm gonna double jump with base or Super Saiyan. I'm pressing the dash buttons, and it doesn't work. Gogeta, it works once, which is very strong.
Yeah, because that means he'll be able to hop over most of your stuff and then just air dash in, closing that distance gap. If you think, oh, I'm just going to zone him out, right, since he doesn't have any range, and, well, it's really not going to do anything to stop him.
Yeah, you could do something like that.
I don't want to say do anything, right? There's always options.
Yeah, there's always an option, but Gogeta's gonna be very hard to deal with.
Yeah, but keep in mind, like, even while he's moving in, he's still got assists to close the gap, too. Oh, and they can serve as his range.
Yeah.
So, like, you can build a team that revolves around his type of play style.
And now, there's one more move. This is the special move.
Oh, yes.
So you need to do this 7 times and not press a super, because if you press a super, like the level 1 for instance, you'll use all 7 of your level ups in order to get bonus damage, because that normally does, with a level 7, that's 3540.
Yep.
Without it, that is whatever this number is. 2541.
Yeah, so it's down by like 1,000 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the big thing to note is when you're building up this levels, as you see here, when you use a super, whatever it is, 1 or 3, those go away.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to take my bars off here. I'm pretty sure this builds meter.
Yes, it does.
It's not a lot, but meter's meter.
Yeah. Well, think of 7 built up a little more. Oh.
Yeah, so if you're
You
level
can-
7, you could actually hold it and get extra meter if you want. So,
Yeah.
that could be viable.
Since it looks like it gains about 1/4.
Yeah, so, this last move, this is the special one.
Yeah, I'm sure you've all seen this one, but for anyone in case you haven't, it is the most powerful combo in the entire game. And it only works with one button.
Yep, once you're level 7, if you do the alternate version of the Big Bang, you get the times 100.
Yep.
So, RT is the super dash button normally. So if you press quarter circle back and super dash with max finish sign, you get that. And it is performable in the air, as with all of his other specials.
Yep.
The only things you can't do in the air are the bluff Kamehameha and the DP, because DPs are reserved for the ground.
Yep.
So that's...
Which is a good thing.
Yes, if they were in the air, that would be overpowered and the game would change.
UI Goku.
Not even he can compete with that.
Oh my god.
So now we'll move into basic auto combo stuff. So his auto combo, it's a side switching auto combo.
Which is useful. Oh, it's a good anti-corner maneuver just to put your opponent.
Anti-corner, or it can be used, or it can be used in the corner to get in the corner, which is pretty nice. Most people will probably land this combo in real matches.
Just because it's simple, it's easy to do.
Simple,
Who does about 3,400 damage.
which is roughly 34%.
And puts him in the corner from round start.
Yeah, optimal is a bit harder. I'm not very good at it, but
Obviously, we haven't had much time to work on these, you know. Over time, there will be people who are much more proficient than us who will come up with even crazier combos. But there's like not a lot of delay with his attacks.
yeah, you gotta press fast with him. He's a very speedy character,
Yeah, it's for the button happy folk.
which is pretty good and bad, because a lot of people will be mashing the auto combo.
Oh yeah. As we said, he's part of that society.
Yeah, so for a B&B combo, I'd say this would be. Of course, use whatever assist suits you.
Yep.
Because I'm assuming it'll most likely work.
I mean, obviously the timing will change if you're using like hit C assist or something like that.
Yeah, but C assists make it a lot easier. Definitely.
True.
So that could possibly be it. This is a very basic B&B. It's not a solo one. It's an assist one. A solo one would probably be something like this, maybe? I don't know. Let's find out. I mean, that's worse. I've seen people do it to where they get like 5,000 damage or whatever.
Yeah.
But we're not them.
Yep. we are the normal folk that try to do cool stuff.
Yeah. So
and then fail miserably at it.
Let's see here. First, you can do that. That's a pretty good full screen combo. Of course, you don't have to do the dash into dash.
Yeah, if you happen to catch the medium starter, then you can do that.
Yeah, you can do that because after a cross up, you can't light, so you have to medium. And luckily, his mediums are quick enough, which give you big damage.
Oh yeah. Hey, that 9-frame attack startup works nice.
Yeah. So for the corner, you're most likely gonna be doing something with this roundhouse kick. You're gonna, or I say roundhouse. That's a roundhouse, right?
Well,
the overhead.
That's an axe kick.
An axe.
Because he's bringing his heel down like an axe.
Yeah, you're gonna do something with that, or you're gonna do something with this.
If we were good enough to do it right.
Yeah, it's very hard to do. But
yeah, this guy's not gonna be the easiest character to play in the game. He's got a lot of power and he has a lot of damage and a lot of options, but this is definitely a guy that's gonna take time to learn and get used to.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be able to just pick him up and do cool stuff.
Let's see here. I've seen people do this, get, damage, and it retains, even though you hit with the DP and it's a smash, it retains the smash of your kick, so you can do that into assist or something like that. The DP is used for a lot of touch of deaths that have already been made.
Yep.
You can also, if you're in sparking, you can do that. It's very timing heavy. That I may have done it first try, but
sometimes we make things look easy, but guarantee if we tried to do that in a match, probably wouldn't work out.
Yeah, it'd probably drop because that is super timing heavy. Gogeta by himself with corner combos. If you need sparking for this combo, but if you can get sparking off, you could potentially do something like this. Potentially do something like that where you have your spark and then you do a re-jump off of that move, the axe kick.
Yep. So after seeing all this, where do you think he should be put in the team? Is he a point character, a middle? Does he serve better as an anchor?
Where do I see him? Well,
if we're breaking this down, it needs to be also our opinions because it's our impressions of the character.
Or do I see? I see him as probably a point character. Because he doesn't have any range, so he needs like a Kefla ball or a Goku GT upward beam or some form of screen control that an assist can provide for him, because he can't do any of that by himself.
Yeah, I was thinking either point or middle.
I could see him being an anchor only for this reason. I need to. Where is the lower health settings? Yes. The only reason I could see him as an anchor is because his damage would skyrocket. Like that was a basic combo.
Yeah, and it just did half health. No. Yeah, with no sparking.
That was super basic. So I wonder if I could do this.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards kind of putting him in the middle, but my only problem is like what assist I would choose is on that front.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about the assist. Forgot about that completely.
Oh.
Here's
Funny
something
enough, so
else.
did I.
So, I'm gonna swap to Kefla because why not?
Yep.
So his first assist, I need to take off this. His first assist is finish sign. He builds a level in half bar.
Yeah.
But if you notice,
It also gives him a level.
it gives him a level, but it only goes to level 5.
Yeah,
you have to get the other 2 manually. So you could. He's essentially like base Goku. You do your combo with your character, you call him, get the extra meter, and then call him out if you have your level 3. But that uses your levels though, even with the DHC. Because if I do it, back to level 1 again. DHC stands for delayed hyper combo, if anybody wants to know. Hey, I had to say it.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody needs to know. So, that's his first assist.
His B assist.
This is his B, which is... wrong one. This is his B.
Which is indeed his lariat.
It doesn't go full screen. It goes about half or so. I don't actually know how much block stun it has. 33. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's some solid block stun it keeps you in.
Yeah, you could easily... and then get a reset and then Dragon Rush or something like that with your other character.
Yes.
And then his C assist... his C assist doesn't do any damage. It doesn't extend combos. It does none of that. He dashes up to you. Wait, what?
I was like, I thought it did damage. Well, it does very low damage, but it's still a C assist.
Yes, it is a C assist, but... so, for reference, we watched the Dragon Ball Battle Hour.
Well, I thought that was obvious, but alright.
Well, in case anybody wasn't listening, we did watch it. And when the commentator guy that was playing showed off the C assist...
I think it was Damascus.
Yeah, it was Damascus.
Yeah, yeah.
He used the C assist, but the C assist didn't do that. The C assist just hit him and gave a Dragon Ball, but did no damage.
We're gonna look like such idiots if people just like if people like send us like a clip of it dealing damage.
I remember it not dealing damage. That's the thing.
Oh well.
But either way, it's a C assist. What more can you do? I'm pretty sure it doesn't track in the air. No, it only works on the ground. So you would have to, if you're playing this character, you do that into that.
It is Gogeta's DP though, so it still builds Dragon Balls.
Yes, still builds the Dragon Balls, which is very handy. I personally will probably be using A, maybe B. I mean, it really doesn't matter if he's your point character too much. I mean, it does matter somewhat, but not as much as your other two. But B would probably be the best one because... Or, well, you can't even do that with Gogeta. Have to play this one. Hit him up and get a combo that way.
Yeah, the issue I have with like A and C is that one, C still summons Dragon Balls that can be used against you, and number two for A is that the level 5 is nice, but it still goes away if you like do, like you said, a DHC. And if you're trying to get the kill on someone, you're probably going to do it. The meter build is nice and all, but it also means you're forfeiting in one of your heavy block assists as well.
Yeah, it's a trade-off. It's like base Goku B. Do you want bar and levels, or do you...
So here's the other thing, right? It builds half a bar, which is an EX move. But the thing with base Goku is that it builds a full bar.
Yeah, so it's like, what do you really want? Also, something we didn't mention as well. This is going to be a long video, by the way, because it's a full breakdown.
Yeah.
But this is very good for combos. If you do jumps into this, you can get it into auto combo, so you can do your kick flip into your super. You can do...
Yep, and that is the...
It also doesn't combo into the Ki Blast at all. Only does it when you jump first. Which, there's probably a way to do it. I just don't know the way.
Yep, but that's EX, we call it Lariat. I think it's EX Lightning Hammer is the official name of the attack.
Yeah. And it can be used multiple times, but the second time does...
it won't do the
Instead
bounce.
of doing the bounce, it'll knock you down.
Yep.
Which is actually pretty good, all things considered, because if you do that, and then do this, instead of doing that, or instead of doing this, if you're on the wrong side, or if you want to get the corner or something, you could easily just side swap like that. Because this is a side swapping move. Which is pretty nice.
Indeed. So, is there anything else we need to mention? 'Cause at the moment, I'm blanking on anything else we need to say about him.
Probably not. I mean, he's a solid character. A really solid character.
Yeah. Oh, I think that EX spin foot thing. Yeah. I don't think there's like a combo you can do after that sliding knockdown. It just sort of puts him in a mix-up state.
That sliding knockdown is the Dragon Rush knockdown. So if I just do this real quick, if I Dragon Rush this Gogeta, they get put into the same sliding.
Ah.
But this sliding, if I do it from here, goes much longer. I'm pretty sure you can get a much easier confirm off with it.
Ah.
So doing EX is also pretty handy. Also, what I just did there is deceptively hard.
You have to hit it right when you land.
If you don't hit it right when you land, I'll wait like a split second. Maybe a split second, but you basically have to do that right when you land. Actually, I'm doing EX version. I need to be doing the light version.
Ah. Well, the EX version, it would make sense if it gave you, like, more time.
The EX version also falls faster.
Oh, yeah, that's
Because look.
true. Yeah,
I just fell
that?
really fast.
Yeah.
But if I do the normal one,
Yeah, that
and it
missed.
whiffed.
Yeah, that.
So you have to be spot on if you want to level 3. Like, you gotta be doing, like, right before you hit the ground, you
Yeah.
have to press it.
If you guys couldn't see, the blue Gogeta over here, not blue hair, but he was flat on the ground, like belly was on the ground. Whereas with most other characters, they're still undergoing the slide. So it's like he hit him on one of the last possible frames to do that.
Yeah. So it is very hard if you're not using the extra bar to get your Gogeta level 3 in. The best thing you can do, though, if you are trying to level 3 is this. So let's say you have 7 bars and we're gonna go put the guy to block off. We're doing a block string. We're crossing him up, hitting him. Imagine I'm hitting him every time. And nothing's going through. This guy is impenetrable. If you hit him with the command grab and you got 7 bars, just do it. Because it still kills.
Yep.
This move, no matter how you start it, you can start it from a key blast, you can start it from a command grab like I just did. It one-shots. Guaranteed.
Yep. No matter the character or the situation. They could have full limit break, sparking, whatever.
Yeah, it is wild. It is very wild. It's also very safe to do because it's super reliable.
Mm-hmm. It's like deceptively fast. It is 26 frame startup, so it's like it's no Broly command throw. But just visually, it looks deceptively fast.
Yeah, it also looks like a beam as well. So they could think you're just, for reference, they could think you're doing this. Which is why Bluff Kamehameha, otherwise known as the confetti gun, is pretty good.
Indeed. I mean, I'm sure for higher level folks in the competitive scene, it won't bother them at all because they'll know that Gogeta doesn't have a beam.
Yeah, and also, what's that called? Let's go ahead and swap to this Gogeta again. Most likely I will record him to do it. Most of them will probably jump out of it, so if I do that and record that real quick. Most people will do that.
They'll be able to get out of it. Because, yeah, like I said, it is slower than Broly's command throw, so it's a lot more reactable.
Yeah, Broly's is 17, whereas this is 28.
But here's the issue, right? If you're jumping a lot and the Gogeta player notices that, he might try to go for the overhead.
Yeah, he might try to do that.
Or even the special kick that's also plus.
Yeah,
Because that should hit somebody that jumps straight up. If they're jumping back, I think they would be safe.
I want to see. Let's find out. Let's see if they jump.
Oh, way down.
It will hit them.
It will, yeah, it will hit them, and give you a what looks like a +8. Plus on, yeah, +8 on block. So
What's that +8?
when you're catching them at like the apex, it says
Yeah.
frame advantage 8.
So you can just keep pressing buttons if you hit them with medium axe kick if they try to jump. So
Yeah.
it could be a good idea to condition them to think you're gonna just keep doing this, and then just start doing this.
Yeah, because if it hits them, I mean, if they're here in the screen, I think jumping back and they would be okay. Hey, backdashing, no, that kick will catch them if they backdash. I'm pretty sure.
Like that backdash, or are you talking...
I was thinking ground backdash. So like if they try to backdash as you're doing like at least the medium version, yeah, it'll allow you to keep on them if they feel like backdashing. They'll still block it, sure, but it keeps your pressure on.
Yeah, which is pretty handy.
Yep. And then you always have like the mix-up kicks and this, that, and everything else. Which is always kind of nice.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Alright, is that... I think that's everything? No, at least I can think of.
Yeah, that's everything I can think of.
Alright.
But before we end it, though, we are going to do two things. One, I'm going to show off my, keyword my, most optimal combo that I can do. And then we're gonna talk about where we think he fits on a tier list.
Okay.
So, my most optimal combo without sparking would have to be this. And then trade that with the level 3 if you would want. With sparking, it would be this. And then if Gogeta actually, hit, or if Kefla hit or whatever.
Yeah, it was Gogeta. And then if he would actually hit his kick, you would Dragon Rush, and then you do the super.
I'll try it one more time. Yeah, but I Dragon Rush, and then I go into level 3.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna be miffed if I don't perform it. So I'm gonna try it a few times. The first part's the hardest part because you have to do a very quick air dash. And this last part's also pretty hard too.
To be fair, we're not using our normal assist. We just sort of picked these other two characters out of the blue, and your guys' assist will be different, so you would modify the timing accordingly.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. I'm gonna give it a few more tries. Assuming I can get this first part, because this is very hard.
Oh yeah, because it's an instant air dash. Not a lot of people can do instant air dashes. There it is.
There we go. That's my most optimal sparking combo. 81%.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
And that's solo Gogeta. It probably would have been a TOD if we incorporated the other two, especially with Blue Gogeta's level 5.
Yeah.
Considering we had, 7 bar.
Yeah, that was an almost solo combo. That's what this is.
Yeah.
The combo without assist would probably makeshift combo time.
Nice double side switch.
I did a double side switch?
I'm pretty sure.
One.
You started over there, and then you popped over there.
Yeah, make sure you don't level 32 early, or else you'll be stupid and do this. You don't want to be this guy that does this.
Time to get punished.
Also, speaking of which, this is the last thing. I'm gonna go to character settings.
How many
Just put it
times?
to level 7.
How many times have we said this is the last thing?
A lot, but that's fine. So if the opponent jumps and holds back and blocks,
That's a long key blast.
this super lasts forever. I need to do that and then block. So this super lasts forever if it's a whiff. If you're fast enough, it's very hard, but if you are fast enough, you can actually hit him, but most of the time you're not fast enough.
Depending on the character, I think it could. Like if you had like maybe hit or sell, which have that command grab that can reach across the screen, I think maybe that would work.
Yeah, like I'm gonna try reflecting it. So I'm reflecting right now.
Yeah, so if you're
If you have a long range 2M, you can definitely get some damage off of it. But if you're far back and you reflect this or block it, you won't make it.
yeah.
And it's the same deal for the air.
I love it how it actually brings him up.
He'll most likely be able to block that in time if you don't time the super dash. But yeah, it's neat how if you jump into it, you start ascending.
Yep.
And then the enemy Gogeta could do it to you.
Yeah.
So that's always possible. Put that at 0 real quick. So where does he fit on a tier list?
Well, he's not number 1, at least not from what I see. I still give that to Broly. I know Black Knight says UI Goku, but I think Broly is still...
UI Goku's no longer.
Okay. The patch has come for us, so UI Goku is now downgraded.
Yeah, he's still really good, though.
Oh yeah, he's still super strong.
But you can no longer backdash off his 2H and all this other stuff.
Yeah, well the 2H one, that was the big one that bothered people because it was like 100% safe and all that. And they could actually punish your attempted punish.
Yeah.
Which was nonsense.
This is unfair is what it was.
This has been a long time coming.
Yeah, he needed the nerf. I mean, he's UI Goku, but he doesn't need to be strong.
No, he still is very strong. That's the big thing about it. Anyway, enough about him. We're here talking about like Gogeta and where he stands. So
where do you think he stands?
where I think he goes, is I'm right now willing to put him in possibly the 5th or 4th slot. I think, I don't know, I'm a little torn because you have you have Broly, which I would say sit as number 1, and then I'd still put UI Goku in like top 3 or something like that, right?
Maybe.
Okay, maybe he's number 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
I think UI Goku still has a leg up on Gogeta. The level 7 and stuff is nice, but the problem is, unless most often than not, you're gonna wind up using that super, or unless you can just build it up an entire combo.
Yeah.
Oh, for the level 7. So you can't really rely on it as your basis for the character. He's got a lot of pressure, but having the lack of range does put him at a disadvantage for compared to other characters, right? His counter, for example, doesn't work on people with on nothing but melee attacks. So you are still able to keep him out, even with the double air dash. Now, is this hard to do? Absolutely. But it's not impossible.
Yeah. That's understandable.
He does have very solid pressure, which that helps him a lot. Being able to have solid pressure, block screens, preventing your enemy from just mashing things out, or even punishing them when they do, that's definitely one of the things that pushes others away. One of the other characters I was thinking about like trying to compare him to was Kid Buu. So Kid Buu is the type of character that you can only block him for so long before he hits you, right? It's one of those situations.
Yeah, he is.
That's why I put.
One of those.
Yeah, that's why I put him in like. I put him in that top 5. Well, maybe not top 5 range, but definitely top 10. So I'm like dancing around with that. I hear like Master Roshi is still pretty decent.
He is. He's still pretty decent.
Okay.
The only thing gone off with him is his assist got a slight nerf, but it's still good.
Yeah. So, well, honestly, I don't think he's broken. At least not from my experience. I could easily be wrong, and people are like, here, let me show you this combo that costs no meter and gets you to level 7. Right?
Somebody's gonna find it.
In which case, if they manage to make a combo like that, that's like easy to do and reliable, then yeah, he'd be broken status. But to what I know, same with the Dragon Balls. Yeah, there's a combo he can do to like get all the Dragon Balls. Also, but one thing, they can be taken from him, and 2, he actually has to have sparking open to use it. So if he drops it at all, or does a misinput or something like that, he's not only lost the combo, he lost his sparking too.
That's understandable.
So, you know, I'm leaning like anywhere between like, maybe like 8 to 4. He's really strong, definitely. But I don't think he's like S tier or anything like that. I think he's like maybe like super high on the A+ tier.
Okay.
That's my personal opinion. What about you?
My opinion. So, as of Gogeta coming out, everybody knows Gogeta, fan favorite character. They had to give him something good. A good kit, because he is supposedly the final DLC kit. Yeah, I mean, he's even got a special, like, icon on the character select screen. Like, that's how privileged he is to be this character.
Jeez.
So, the way I would say it is Gogeta is somewhere, just by how he is and how rushed down he is, he would have to be somewhere very close to UI Goku. in terms of tiers. So he's in the top 3 for sure. At least that's what I think.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, I was thinking top 5. It's just as I kept thinking about it, I kept losing confidence in his abilities.
I have full confidence that players will.
I mean, to be fair, we are assuming that the players playing it are top level, right? They don't drop combos, they don't miss or anything like that. You know, that's what the tier list is. That's one of the universal rules with it, that your person knows who's playing the game. Because if you don't have a top level player, the list goes out the window.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So Gogeta for me is definitely on the high. He's got everything you need. He's the perfect rest down character, which is perfect for how people like to play. People love to sit back and block. And they try to be the next Goichi. That's what everybody tries to do. This guy will prove them that they can't be Goichi.
I mean, I feel like people like, who was he, Jonathan Tene, the Wall they called him. I feel like maybe he could be the next one. To
yeah, he's the American Goichi.
Oh, okay.
Goichi is Japanese, if you guys don't know.
I mean, it's very... I mean, I'm assuming stuff like that. Never mind.
You never know. Some people might not know. But, anyways, definitely top 3, if not the best in the game.
See, I'm hesitant to call him the best in the game. I don't know. Maybe after seeing like high level play with him, and just seeing how he works on that scene, maybe my mind will change.
Well, think of it this way. So, Gogeta, what can he do well? He can rush you down well.
Mm-hmm.
Check. He's got 50-50s for days. He can mix you up with this.
Yeah, so he's got like Kid Buu levels of mix-ups.
He's got Kid Buu mix-ups.
Which means no matter how much you block, you're eventually going to get opened up.
Yeah, you got to take 50-50 guesses left and right with this character. Am I going to overhead? Or am I going to low? Am I going to 6M assist? Am I going to 2H or heavy into medium axe kick to keep you blocking? Am I going to do this or that? Am I going to stagger with my fast moves?
Well, they both block standing. Those two L's do.
Yeah, but the reason you would do it like this is because this pushes you back more.
Yeah, it's the block.
If you do the back.
Yeah.
Let's see here. He's got an amazing super. His super, I kick the guy away and up from me, and the man tracks it.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the extremely powerful things going for him, is the fact that his super level 1 super tracks anywhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his Big Bang might be big enough to catch. No, it isn't. I know the Ultra probably is.
Oh, the Ultra will, absolutely. Well, actually, it's 100 times.
Yeah, it's 100 times. It's called Ultra normally.
Yeah.
But this one, actually, no, it's too slow for it. Interesting. The more you know.
Indeed.
But, I mean, you wouldn't do that anyway. You'd probably do this. And then you'd do this.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Let's see, what else he got? He's got... I said he's got mix. Said he's got rush down.
Mm-hmm.
He's got double air dash.
He's got pressure. He's got movement.
Yeah, he's got the best movement of any character in the game. He can use Lariat to move across the field if he wants, which is very useful. Pro/not pro tip. If you're in the corner and people are, you know, putting you under pressure or whatever, and they hit you and knock you down, you can Lariat to get out.
Yeah. I wonder if you can already do that if you were like able to like vanish and then, well, in the air, and then be able to use that Lariat in order to get like the range you needed for like one of those.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, like one of those.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. He's got...
Because I see Vegito do it, I see other characters doing it. So I was like, could he use that to do it too?
Yeah, he can, if he wants to, do this combo extension. Except with the axe kick and not the Lariat.
Yeah.
But that would be, if somebody's on the risk of death, you could easily... And by the way, that's the light version I'm doing in the air off the banish. The medium also works. I just did the medium. And I'm assuming if you want the EX version as well, the EX version definitely would work. But why waste half a bar? There's no reason.
Fair enough. Alright, does that wrap up? I think that wraps up everything.
Yeah, that's everything. Gogeta is definitely a solid character. This character is blessed.
Indeed it is.
He's got every move that you could ever want. He's got a side-switching auto.
There's a lot of things that make him really strong. Alright, so I think we're going to leave that. We're going to leave this video here with our full in-depth analysis. We know this video trekked on a long time, but we wanted to make sure we covered everything with this guy and how he works. So if you enjoyed the video, you can leave a like on it. And if you ever want to see more from us, we have a subscribe button too. We would definitely appreciate that. And we will see you guys next time.